of Champion, joining us on Running Point. We're going to pop her in right now. Ava, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
Ava, first and foremost, let's just talk about this season. Ups and downs competing in this tough conference. You guys have a great team that was through some tough battles all the way. What were some of your favorite memories this season? And just talk about the ride.
Yeah, we've had a great season this year. There were tough games that we played in, but we all play as a team, and we've all had fun doing it, and we've also had fun on and off the court. So it's been great.
The one thing that everyone kind of understands about the Champion Girls sports programs is they just know how to win. What's it like to kind of be a part of this culture and to keep going into this culture of winning that Champion Girls sports kind of has right now?
It's great playing for Champion. We all play together. We all play hard, and every game we go there and we just all put in our effort, and we all support each other when we are on the court.
Is there a balance between the pressures of trying to hold up that standard at Champion and then also just trying to keep being that one class that keeps that tradition of winning going? Is there any added pressure to that?
There is a little bit of pressure. Last year we lost a lot of a lot of seniors and a lot of great players. But honestly, our young underclassmen all step up very well, and they all add something to the team.
The biggest thing I wanted to ask you too is just the relationship dynamic with Coach Cole. What has he helped you with both on and off the basketball court, and what about him is helps make this team so successful year in and year out?
He always tells us to just play as a team. We know we have his support going into each and every game. He has a positive outlook going into the game, so that definitely gives us confidence going into each game. And so yeah, it's been great.
When you look at what you have done this year to kind of grow as a leader and to be a leader to this team, what kind of leadership qualities do you think you have, and how much do you think you've grown in your career to gain those leadership qualities?
I try and just let them know that it's okay if they're having an off game. We all have them. I'm always there to just kind of support them, and let them know that if they're not doing okay, like the team's there to back them up. And if they're also doing something good, like we're all there hyping each other up and supporting each other.
Girls athletics and Champion is no joke, whether it be on the hardwood or on the softball field. It's always big time over there in Champion. Just talk to me a little bit about the community support and what is so unique about the Champion community, about its support of these girls programs.
The support from the Champion community is amazing. We get a decent amount of fans in our games, and we just know that they're going to cheer us on, win or lose, which is just an awesome feeling.
And when you talk about this community, what makes you so proud that you're able to wear the colors of Champion and you're able to wear that flashes across your chest, and every time you go out on the floor, you're representing that school system? What makes you proud to say that you're doing that?
I would say just everybody at Champion, just again playing as a team. I know when I put on my jersey, I'm not just playing for myself. I am playing for the community, and I know that they're supporting me. So I'm just gonna do everything I can to, have play the game that I can.
See Coach Cole down there in the comments giving you some love too, saying you're the most clutch player ever, Coach, too. Talking about that too, Ava, when we've seen great players like Emma Gamon and others that have come through, when you see and play with players like that, did you take that as a challenge to kind of step your game up going into the season? And if so, what were some things you were really looking to work on going into this offseason, coming into this year?
For me, well, not even just for me. Our team is a very small team. We lost Brooke Witt, who was the best rebounder on the team. So I think my goal was to just try and rebound more, get better at boxing out. And yeah, so I'm still working on it, but it's definitely gotten better.
Well, since Coach Cole is talking about your ability to be clutch, and he's certainly right, it comes with mental strength. You got to be able to shake off any kind of pressure situation. When those situations pop up and you know you have to have this big shot for your team, what's going through your mind and how do you mentally kind of prepare for those situations?
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of pressure, but I mean, I just tell myself kind of in my head, like, it's okay. Like, I kind of calm myself self down. And I'm just able to like pull myself together at that time and really just focus in on the game.
You have any pre-game or post-game routines that help you kind of relieve or deal with the pressure that you face game to game, especially with tournaments now?
I mean, I would say pregame is the whole team gets there pretty early and we all are in the locker room, like just like listening to music and all just having a good time together. And that's every game. So,
All right, so tell me the team's pregame playlist, and then maybe your specific pregame playlist. And maybe the differences between the two. Does the team have pretty good music taste in your opinion, or do you have to venture away from what the team likes to listen to?
no, no, we all listen to like the same music. We listen to a lot of like throwbacks like Taylor Swift and we listen to a lot of country honestly before the game. So
What's that
Who
one
are some
song that will get you hyped up no matter what it is? Like, okay, I'm ready to play now after I hear this.
before every game when we're on the bus, when we're pulling into the school, we listen to like We Ready, and that kind of gets us all hyped up and ready to go.
who are some of your role models, whether it be inside or outside the sport of basketball?
I would say my family and especially my siblings, my older sister and my older brother. They played sports throughout high school and in college, so I definitely looked up to them and like watched how hardworking they were.
When you look at your siblings and the success they were able to have and are still having, um, what kind of thing does that teach you as far as how to conduct yourself and how to kind of give yourself the best chance to succeed in what you do?
Just again, just um, seeing their hard work and how it's paid off for them. It's definitely something that I look up to. Like I'm always trying my best and just um, not just for myself, but also for the team. So that's definitely something I got from them.
If you're going through a low point or a rough spot in a game or maybe a stretch of games, what are some things you use to keep yourself inspired and keep yourself mentally okay from game to game and focused?
Honestly, just the support of my team has honestly helped me. Like if I'm not having the best game of my life, I know that like my team's there and they're capable of just doing exactly what we need to do to pull out the win.
Let's talk about your schoolwork for a little bit and what some of your favorite classes are, and maybe if there's a teacher at Champion that has really impacted your journey and inspired you or given you good advice throughout your career at Champion.
Honestly, there's not a specific teacher. All of our teachers are great at Champion. They're all very supportive, and they've all had an impact on me in many different ways.
What's one of your first memories on the hardwood picking up a basketball and playing the sport? When do you first remember starting in basketball?
I remember when I was in like third grade, my older sister played basketball, and we didn't have a third grade team, but I would go and I would play up with my sister a little bit at some of their practices. And I mean, at a young age, I definitely learned a lot of like the fundamentals, and that's definitely, I mean, carried with me today.
All right, before we let you go, I want to give you the chance to shout out your support system, the people that always have your back, and the people that you wouldn't be where you are without.
Like to thank my family. I mean, without their support and just them in general, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I definitely appreciate them the most.
Ava, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate the time and the ability to come on. We look forward to talking to you again real soon. Best of luck in the tournament as well.
Thank you. Thank you again for having me.
Thank you.